Sorry, I had some bad audio, so we're going to restart the video. I only have gone through 5 of the cards, so here they are. From highest to lowest, so what we got so far. We got the Gold Star Umbreon and a 9.5. This is from AGS. So this is an automatic grading system. They use a computer system to analyze it. So a 9.5 in AGS is probably closer to a 10 from PSA. Anyway, Umbreon Gold Star, we are super happy with the 9.5. Would have been a 10 with PSA. Might get it regraded. 9.5 to me tells me it's worth getting regraded. But anyway, the card is pretty clean. I didn't see any defects. I was really hoping for a 10. I think the centering here is a little narrow there to there. But it's okay. We will take it. The next highest actually was a stowaway. Didn't mean to send this card in. It went in with the cards that I sent. There was about 14 of them. But this card got in there and they called me and said, hey, you sent an extra Shining Magic card. Would you like to get it graded? And I was like, I wasn't sure because I remember the card. I only had pulled one and the centering was off. You can see how narrow it is on this side versus the thickness of that side. And I went ahead and told them, yeah, go ahead and grade it. It's only 20 bucks a card with them right now. The return time is supposed to be about $28. 28 days, but it did take about a month and a half. Either way, I mean, the turnaround time is pretty good in comparison to most card grading companies right now. And the grades are a little bit harsher in terms of corners and edges, at least in surface, but it looks good. Yeah, the reason I say they're harder is because it's automatically graded by a computer that analyzes it compared to what it's supposed to be in a perfect condition, versus PSA and Beckett, they use hand graders mostly. And it's easier for a person to make a mistake than a computer. But anyway, we got the Glaceon VMAX alternate art from Evolving Skies. Really cool art. We are super happy with the 9. We are looking for 9s and above. We will take 8.5s and above and be ecstatic. This is sick. So I said earlier, I really like the slabs. They have the AGS in the bottom right of the back. And when you turn it over, AGS is embossed on the bottom right of the front. Slab's pretty simple. I like that it's clean. It's just clean. They have their certification sticker in there underneath the slab. And it's just basic. You can go online to scan the QR codes and get the subgrades. So a lot of companies, you have to pay extra for the subgrades. And they're on the card. I like the cleanness. I mean, there's already a lot of information on the top of the card. This is super cool. So this is a Celebrations Charizard at an 8.5 near mint. And it is clean. I was expecting a 10 or a 9.5, but we'd have got an 8.5. We're okay with it. That's cool. But yeah, like I was saying, the grading system's a little bit harder, but we're okay with it. So far, we have nothing but 8.5s and above. So we got the Venusaur from Celebrations, 8.5 as well. We're just missing the Blastoise. And the subgrades are online. Like I said, if you scan the QR code, which is pretty cool. They offer that. They do grade the fronts and the backs of the cards independently. So they have surface, edges, corners, and centering for the back and the front of the cards. Anyway, we have our first non 8.5 plus. It is still what EX means, but meant celebration or not celebrations. This is Evolution's Charizard. I think I picked it up on eBay for about 20 bucks. And since the grading's only 20 bucks, I was like, I'll send it off. It's a Charizard. It'll only grow in value. So even if it was like a 5, I would have been happy. You can see, I'll zoom in here. The corners, I expected low scores anyway. Yeah, a lot of whitening on the corners. But, and the edges were just as bad. But still, really cool card, and I'm happy to have it in my collection. Alright, so we'll go and continue adding cards to the order. Alright. And we have a Mew, the Golden Mew. Ooh, our sticker kind of fell out of the slab. So the first error with a slab that I've noticed, I've seen other people have spelling errors and stuff in their cards too with AGS. It's a newer company, so I guess they're still working at the kinks. The sticker actually almost is adjusted now. And this is probably really bad for the card. Anyway, that's better than what it was, but it's still pretty poor. 8.5, we'll take it. We were hoping for 9.5s on all the golden Mews. I think we sent 3 of them in. It's narrow, very narrow on the left compared to the right. It's thick. But edges and corners, when I sent these in, I believe were pretty clean. So I'm not sure where we got points off there, but 8.5, we'll take it. Yeah, it fell right back down. So I might have to see what they can do about that. It's kind of sad that it looks like that, but anyway, we'll put that in the 8.5 stack. We're okay with it. It's a 9 practically. PSA is probably a 9. We'll do half grade rounds from the halves. Another 8.5, so this one got a good label. Alright, so this is Celebrations as well. Gold Star Mew, or not Gold Star, Gold Card Mew. Golden Mew, Golden Mew. This one actually looks cleaner. Edges are, centering's closer, but this is still a thick side on the right. Anyway, on to the next Mew, hopefully. See if we're right. And it is another Mew. This one is thick on the right as well, but it did get a 9, so we got a slightly higher grade. The gold Mew looks so good. One of my favorite cards in the set. I luckily was able to pull about 6 of these, which is insane considering the last card I pulled to complete the set was Tapu Lele. And that's like a $7 card. Anyway, next card in the box is a Charizard from Celebrations. And it is a 9, the first 9 of the starters that we've gotten. That's huge. Huge. My favorite card personally, Blastoise out of the 3 starters. And he's my favorite in the games too. But Charizard is in high demand usually. People prefer him. So I'm happy to get a 9. Very cool. I have a 9 as well from Evolutions. And I think from this set, I need to look at my collection. I should know that. Anyway, we got a Blastoise added 8.5. That was my echo. Anyway, we got a Blastoise at an 8.5 near mint. Looks pretty clean, so it matches our set. We have a full set of starters at 8.5. Really, really cool. No errors in that label. So far, we've just had one label that's had an issue where it won't stay where it's supposed to. Ooh, boys, we got a 9 in our favorite card, the Blastoise from Celebrations. Super, super cool. And look at this 8.5. I really wish I could see the difference, see where this issue is. Corners look pretty darn good on the 8.5. I mean, the corners look great on both of them. I feel like I see an error on the 9 more than the 8.5. Anyway, happy to add another 9 to the pile. We have 2 more cards to check out, and these are the golden cards. I'll be honest, I was not excited whenever I opened these cards because there was big errors that were extremely visible. Let's start with the back. You can see right there in the P, there's like indentations on the gold label. This one isn't as bad as the other card, so I think this is the Pikachu. Just had that one spot. Anyway, let's see. The grade is a 7.5. Actually better than I thought I was going to get on this with that marking. I do see some scratches on the card, which is really, really upsetting considering I sent them in the packaging that they came with. I never even opened and touched them. Really cool card though. Pikachu's not my favorite by any means, but a great card. And not the lowest grade we got. Alright, last card. It is the Golden Charizard. And as you can see, this card had even more issues. Do you see the surface there? The P, the E, the O, major issues. M has an indentation. Even the Pokeball has an indentation. Ah, man. The subgrade, I think for this, has a 1 for the surface on the back. But it is still a beautiful card. And we got a 6.5. Holy crap. Okay. It's not the lowest. Tied with the lowest. 2 Charizards in the back end today. Super cool card. Sorry about that reflection there. It just started pouring here. Alright boys, look out for our video coming out soon with Brilliant Stars. We're chasing the Charizard character rare in that set. Overall though, let's review the three big dogs here. We got a Blastoise and an 8.5. And we have a Venusaur and a Charizard and an 8.5. So we do have a master set here of the starters, an 8.5 from Celebration. Not too bad. I mean, obviously, if they were 10s or even 9s, that'd be better. We could get them regraded through PSA in the future here. When the prices come back to a little bit more normal and the turnaround times less than a year. We'll look at our top 2 cards for the day too. 2 9.5s, an Umbreon Gold Star, and a Shining Magikarp. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys, and I hope to catch you in the next one. Peace.